Hi, this is Robin Albright, and I just wanted to do a catch up video, a glimpse into the lives of Dave and Robin Albright. It's been a while since I've done this, so just bear with me if you will. So, where are Dave and I at now? If you remember right, the last time I did a video, which has been a while, Dave suffers from a disease called BVFTD, behavioral variant frontal temporal degeneration, and he also has cancer. And it really knocked our feet out from under us when he was diagnosed. And remembering back, his prognosis, the doctor said he had 2 to 20 years. That range was typical with people with FTD, and Dave and I both agreed we were going to go the 20-year route, and that's pretty much so what we're doing. He's still hanging in there. He's plugging along, and I'm really proud of him for that. So where are we at together as far as what changes have happened? We, a year ago, moved to the state of Michigan from Illinois. We live in a little town called Bridgman in a cute little house with 2 cute little dogs. We live 5 minutes from the beach and 20 minutes away from our son and his wife, who also moved to Michigan. We really like it here. It's been a transition, but we found good friends, and yeah, it's beautiful here. We feel very fortunate. However, this last year has been a challenge. It's been hard. The move itself physically was hard on us because we're getting old. So it was a hard one. And while we found friends here, we really miss our friends from Illinois, being close to them. And so there are challenges that we faced. How is Dave with his FTD and his cancer? As far as FTD goes, Dave is he's doing well compared to some people with FTD, but he faces, I think his biggest challenge he faces is that on a daily basis, he has random pains show up. He never knows where they're going to show up or how long they're going to last, and it's really hard. He, because of that, I think his body's tired with that and the cancer. He sleeps a lot more. He forgets things more than he used to, so that part's getting worse, and he's getting confused sometimes. But I feel super fortunate because he'll have good days, several good days in a row, and then a bad day will appear. And I should reframe that, because it's not one bad day anymore. It's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. The bad days are lasting longer and happening more often, which is unfortunate. His cancer is getting worse. He has a tumor specifically in his throat, in his neck, and you can see it growing. It's definitely getting larger, but it hasn't interfered with his swallowing yet, which is really good. We feel super fortunate about that. His attitude is his mental attitude. It's funny. Some days I think he's happier than he's ever been. And I think that's because he doesn't feel deep feelings. So it's like a child, kind of. He's kind of, unless he's having pains, he's I think, happier. He doesn't feel the bad stuff as much. It's really remarkable to me. How am I doing as a caregiver? Well, that's another story. I feel everything. And while I know I could take drugs to suppress that, I don't want to, because Dave doesn't feel enough. He doesn't feel the things he used to feel. I don't want to take that away from myself. But with that comes the fact that in order to feel better about things I eat. I eat comfort food, so I've gained weight. My health, I have health issues because of that. And not as cute as I used to be, darn it. I also don't have time, it feels like, to take care of myself as much as I used to. So I do random stuff, like I don't have time to dye my hair with henna anymore. So I stopped and I just cut my hair off. So now it's very short and very white until it grows a little bit more. Anyway, as far as being a caregiver goes, I really can't complain. A lot of caregivers have it a lot worse than I do. But I can't say that it's not the hardest thing I've ever done. And where it shows up hardest for me is that Dave Zeiss loved me so strongly. I knew it. Everyone knew it. You could see it in his eyes. When he goes down that FTD road and has those bad days, he's very disconnected. And I feel super unloved at that time. It's not his fault. He doesn't mean to do it. It just happens. But I think that's the hardest part of being a caregiver for me. Aside from the worries about, what the future holds, trying to control things you can't, just there's a number of things that caregivers deal with. But I think the hardest for me is that in and out love thing. It's so hard. So is it worth it? Yes. He truly is the love of my life. And I'll never regret any of this. He's a good man. So, if you know somebody with BVFTD or cancer or any disease, give them a hug. It's hard. And if they have a caregiver, give them a hug because they probably need it. So, all right. Well, I hope this gives you a little bit of insight as to where things are with us now. And I'll try to do these more often. Anyway, have a good evening, and I'll talk to you next time.